I know y'all might not know. This video is long for a reason. I was going to break it up into multiple parts, but we just finna make this one long video and just get this out the way. This is one of the most craziest stories ever. I'm gonna just have to start off with saying, we listen, but we don't judge. Let me just start it off with that. You did. We listen, but we don't judge. Y'all understand where this is possibly finna go. So I'm gonna need you all to go get some popcorn, sit back, relax, and just listen, because this is finna get good. I gotta get the glasses for this as well, because yeah, this is finna go pretty crazy. Make sure if you all enjoy this reaction video, before we get into it, smash this like button. We're almost to a road to 1 million subs, so you know we gotta make that happen. And I appreciate all the support we've been getting so far on every single video, man. So make sure you smash the like button. Let's get into it right now and see what's going on, man, because it's about to get crazy.
When I flew to another state to meet this young lit that's lit on the internet, and to me, I felt like he was like, what's cat?
All right.
So yeah, I met him on the internet. I was in Bahamas like the beginning of January for my son. I'm sorry, the beginning of February for my son's birthday or whatever. And he DM'd me on Instagram like, need you. So I'm like, oh, I've been trying to give you me or whatever like that. Dang. So he like, you know, whatever. We gonna exchange numbers or what? So I'm like, yeah, cause like, you know, he's some fine. Like, I love dark skinned niggas. And when I say he's some fine or whatever like that. So on the internet, like, you know, he got 2 watches, big Cardi, 6 cars.
Right.
Supposedly own his house, and he youngest or whatever. Like that. Dressed nice, always designer down, like always posting mad money, etc. So, you know, like that's my...
I thought she was talking about me for a little minute. Yeah, nah, I'm playing. I'm playing, y'all. Y'all know I'm both like that, but I do be looking together, you know? I do be getting my, you know, cleaning up nice.
I love me a hood, get money. So he asked for my number or whatever like that. So I gave him my number, and like he texted me. And I'm not gonna lie, like it was little signs that I didn't like. Like if you know I'm on vacation with my kids, like I remember I posted my drink or whatever, and I didn't text him right back. And he's on my phone like, oh, you see me text you or whatever, but you posting. Like that right there was like you only have my number for like 20 minutes, like chill out. Okay. But I let him slide. So we planned to see each other or whatever like this, like whatever like that on this Saturday. That's it, this Saturday, right? And we planned for me to come Valentine's Day weekend or whatever. And he really was on some shit where like he was like, oh, come whatever, what day, what time, it don't even matter. Like whenever you could come, just come. So I chose that weekend because I'm free every other weekend for my kids. They go with their dad or whatever like that. So that was my free weekend. So I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I thought he was a fake page at first or whatever like that because it just was like too good to be true. So we would only text, and like he'd tell me to FaceTime him, but by the time I FaceTime him or whatever, he not answering. Now he got an excuse or he don't FaceTime back. So I'm thinking like, I'm gonna get catfish if I go down here. So I told him, I'm like, look, this Wednesday, like the Wednesday before the Friday. So I'm like, okay, FaceTime me before Friday or I'm not coming. So now he got all that energy. He FaceTime me, etc. I got him on the phone before you really couldn't. Like he'd just be texting like that. So he FaceTime me. He was real, looked the same, looked good. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm ready, etc. So Friday come and we talk, and I'm like, you know, like you ready? Like I'm at the nail salon. I'm like, you ready? Like I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to meet you, etc. So he like, yeah, or whatever like that. But I feel like his energy was a little off because he was more excited days before. Right. So I'm like, you good, love? Like you okay? Because I'm like, I feel like your energy is like kind of off. Like you're not excited as you was. So he's like, oh, I just found out I got to get my daughter or whatever today. Mind you, it's the day I leave. Like I'm leaving at 10 p.m. at night to land. I think my flight would land like 12:48 a.m. originally. Okay. So I'm like, yo, I took our work for this or whatever, and I already checked into the flight. And he's like, well, what's the issue? Nobody didn't tell you not to come. Like you can still come. I'm good. I'm gonna just get a sitter. If anything, her and the sitter just stay at my house, and we could just get a room. So I'm like, you know what? All right, that's cool. I'm all for that, or whatever the case may be. So I still go, like I get my nails and I run to the mall, I get everything I need, I pack my and I tell him like, all right, I'm supposed to land at this time. I go to the airport. Mind you, y'all, I'm rushing because I'm always last minute. I get to the airport, I board the flight or whatever like that. So before I boarded the flight, he texted me this hotel, like Cigna or something like that. It's like one of the best hotels in Atlanta. So I tried to book the hotel online, but everything was booked up. So I told him, I'm like, look, everything booked up because it's Valentine's Day weekend. So he like, nah, you got to call. So I called and like everything was booked. Like literally, it was no hotel. So he like, well, find whatever you can find and just book it, and I'm gonna get you from the airport. So I'm like, you know, what's your budget? So he like, what you mean? I'm like, what's your budget? Like, I'll book the room, but when I land, I expect to get my money back or whatever like that. So I'm on the plane, y'all. The plane done took off.
You had to pay for the room. Turn the whole plane around. That's sir. Turn this plane around now. That's crazy. I ain't saying if he ain't got it, then he ain't got it. But to pay for your own flight and pay for your own room, and he finna make you pay for your own drinks and then your own food too, is what it sounds like. Like, I understand if one or the other, like, all right, I pay for the flight, you pay for the room, because I can't afford to do both. If you don't want to stay with me, you know, I'll get on an air mattress. You just sleep in the bedroom, I'll be in the air mattress. Like, I'll be in the living room or however it go. Like, we gonna make this work. You get what I'm saying? Like, what you comfortable with? If you're not comfortable with staying here, let's try to figure something out. I can understand the finances is not there, but that would be communicated beforehand. But you were just talking about how much money Butter got, how he on social media flossing and flexing. I know a lot of women right now, y'all could tell me that y'all got cash fished. That's what we kind of call a cash fist. Where somebody look like they got the bread, they stunting, and then you really get to know them and it's like, yep.
Like, oh, the least you could do is pay for the room. So I'm like, huh? So this when the mishap come in, because I get it. Okay, we supposed to stay at your house originally, but then your child came into play, so now we got to go stay somewhere else, which is cool, because I think a hotel is better anyway, because you don't know me and I don't know you.
Okay.
And it's more safer, I feel like.
Okay, so
he like, yeah, like, you can pay for the room, I'm gonna fund the rest of the trip. Baby, you a whole scammer. You think I'm paying for a hotel for you to come on me? So he all like, yo, I feel like you could pay for something, I'm funding the rest of the trip, or whatever the case may be. Yo, so we start arguing or whatever like that. So then the plane land, and I'm like, you really arguing over a $300-something hotel, but you scamming, you hitting all these licks, all this big money you posting. I mean, like $20,000-$30,000. You can't book a $300 hotel. And I just felt like, if you brought me to your city, you should make sure I'm good. Like, if you came to my city,
yeah, that's facts.
I'm going to correct it before you get there. I'm going to figure it out. Because, I mean, why wouldn't I? Like, it don't make sense. I didn't ask to come there. You wanted to come. Now, I agree we wanted to see each other, but still, like, what? So, when I landed, arguing, going all back and forth, I'm like, listen, cancel your sitter, stay home with your kid, go ahead and bond. I'm cool. Like, I ain't even link you no more, etc. Y'all, this was like, oh, you must be coming to come see another. What? I took off from my job, stopped one of my business to come see you, and you talking about another. That's your response? Y'all, he kept arguing. I couldn't believe it, because I'm like, bro, like, if you getting all this money and you got all this motion, all this going on, like, $300 is nothing.
To be honest, it seemed like that you was looking for a trick, man. Like, because I'm going to be honest, as many times if she'd have said something about money, like, you know what I'm saying? It just started to rub you wrong. Like, okay, you got to the point that this dude ain't got no bread, or he's not trying to fund. What is you looking for? Honestly, like, as men, like, we could just play broke just to see how you go handle the situation. You pass the test, then he go spend bread on you. That's what a lot of women don't know. The whole time, play broke just to see the type of person you is.
So I'm like, if I book this hotel, you can't come. So that's what I did. I booked the hotel.
Wow.
And shout out to that Spirit flight attendant, because, yo, he stayed in that airport with me and found me a hotel, y'all. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have had nowhere to stay, like, at all. But I booked that hotel, y'all, and I left that red. Like, I stopped responding, and I just made it into a solo trip. But I still was just, like, mad, because I trip. Like, Atlanta, cool. We used to do that for New Year's, but, like, just to go and spend that much money, it was just, like, I could have went somewhere else. Like, that was kind of crazy. So, me personally, I just feel like his lifestyle got to be kept, because I done dealt with some big money. I mean, rich, like, that's running businesses to get legit money. I done dealt with a rapper. I'm not going to say who he is, because he is a big rapper that y'all listen to every single day. And people money ain't complaining. They're not doing all that. Like,
oh my God. Like, I'm going to be honest. I ain't never heard a woman with money complain about a guy without money. I'm going to be 1,000% honest with y'all. I'm going to talk about that later.
Them, they have everything into play. Everything booked, itinerary set up, all that. Like, it ain't making sense. So, to me, his life was just cat. And to be honest, I never really seen him go out and do nothing or anything of that nature. Like, he not in the mall blowing no money. Like, he ain't at no 5-star restaurants. Like, he really don't be doing nothing. Like, he might go skate or something, but like other than that, like that don't be really doing with the money he's supposed to have. Like, he got all this motion. You would think he'd be tripping, like something. Like, nah, he not doing none of that. So, to me personally, the life is cat. And I was just mad because I feel like I flew here to see you, and this happened. Never doing it again. And then his excuse was, well, you knew what I had going on and you still came. You never told me not to come. When I checked in with you and we spoke, you told me to still come. It wasn't an issue. And you was going to get a sitter. Like,
okay.
What? That don't even make sense. Like, make it make sense. I would have said, home. I'm not that pressed to see no, like, you know, I get, like, what? Be for real. I was just upset at the fact that you still allowed me to come or whatever like that, knowing that you was going to do that or whatever the case may be. And I'm not saying he lying about getting his kid, because do that. Like, to know it's a Valentine's Day week or something going on and be like, oh, yeah, you not, I'm going to stick him with the kid because I don't want him to be with no other people. It do be like that, but still, like, come on, yo. Like, I don't live down the street. I live in another state. I flew there.
So you flew there before the hotel was booked. I can only see women that can barely go 100%, have never went 100%, complain about going 50-50. That's just me personally. I've never seen a woman complain about that's been paying their own bills, that been doing 100% of everything, taking themselves on vacations, buying themselves flowers, paying their own bills, complain about a guy going 50-50 with them. They be like, shoot, 50-50 is cool with me. I've been doing 100 my whole life.
All right, look, this is going to be called the part one of, if you're going to tell the story, then tell the full truth, you feel me? This part one, though. So, look, right, let me get this, like, straight to y'all. First and foremost, I'm not a YN, you know what I'm saying? I'm 25 years old, you know? But check this out. I'm not from Atlanta at all, you feel me? I live in Atlanta now. I'm from Iraq, you feel me? But all this, like, okay, well, we going to start off with the whole, he flew me out type thing, you know? I never flew out. So this whole, oh yeah, he flew me out and put me on Spirit Airlines. Shit is cap. You know what I'm saying? I never flew out. I never paid for no flight. You feel me? None of that. Right. You get what I'm saying? Now, I really don't know how to work it as far as in like, if I can post the messages when I'm talking type shit. I don't know if I can do that shit on here, but I'm finna try it though. I ain't gonna lie, like, you really done fucked up. Let me get in the hang of this shit for real. Cause now I got it figured out so I can go ahead and do these little, you get what I'm saying? So look, right? Now, we just gonna piggyback off of the whole, she said some shit like what for it is. Oh yeah, he got mad with me because I was out of town and texting my kids and all that, like, whatever the fuck that's supposed to be about. Anywho, that shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing at all, you get what I'm saying? Fast forward to these messages, you get what I'm saying? Now look, now check this out. She say like, I supposed to pay for a hotel, or we argued about a hotel or some shit about like some shit with some money, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
like, that's what really pissed me off. Like, that's what made me even get into this whole you dig anyway, you feel me? Now, that's my whole thing. Now, I done made it clear that I was getting my daughter Friday. You know what I'm saying? I let her know at 4 p.m. on Friday, like, okay, well, I'm getting my daughter and I'm gonna have her for the weekend, or the case may be, you know what I'm saying? Now, your flight don't leave until 11 o'clock, whatever the case may be. Your flight don't leave until 11 o'clock at night. Now, by your flight don't leave at 11 o'clock tonight, meaning like, okay, Will, I ain't really trying to be mean to you, but like, I'm gonna give you all the signs, what for this? All right, Will, I just told you my daughter coming. I done already let you know, like, beforehand, I'm not bringing nobody around my daughter. Like, it ain't none of that type of shit going on, especially no stranger. Like, it ain't none of that going on. I got too much respect for myself, you know what I'm saying, my daughter mama and my daughter alone. People be having weird intentions and shit towards kids, whatever. Now, so if I'm letting you know this already on some, like, you feel me? It ain't none of that going on. Then off rip, you, like, you feel me? You should have either not even got your ass on the flight for one, because your flight didn't leave until 11 o'clock later on that night. I told you at 4 o'clock. You try to tell me like, oh yeah, I already checked in my flight. Checking in your flight don't mean nothing at all. You know why? Because you still can cancel or like whatever. It don't matter. I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? I know for a fact you can cancel your flight, reservation, whatever, get a refund, whatever. So I let her know, like, you feel me? It's a possible chance that I can get a, you know what I'm saying? It's a possibility that I can get a babysitter. But like, that one never 100%, you feel me? Like, regardless of me getting a babysitter or not, right? I never, ever was staying at no hotel for one. Like, right. You a stranger, you get what I'm saying? I was not doing no shit like that. You a stranger, I don't even know you for real. And you too thirsty, like, you throwing me off for real. You too thirsty, you know what I'm saying? Now, cool. Now, and the
Yeah, the way she was making it seem was that she was the thirsty one, for real. That's what I was getting from it. But it's starting to seem like roles were switched from seeing that throat spray. Shorty was finna get hip a tie.
mix of all that, right? Okay, she get her. Now, she get her. She knew on the plane, like, oh yeah, she had to get her a room and shit like that, whatever the case may be. Because of the simple fact, I get to ask her shit like, okay, well, what you finna do as far as in like hotel wise, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna help you look for a hotel, like GT, you know what I'm saying? But like, you should be already under the impression, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you not to come for real, because of some fact, I'll let you know I got my daughter. If a nigga telling you like, okay, well, he got his daughter and you can't, he not bringing you around his daughter, my daughter, this, you know what I'm saying? She gonna be here with me. So she gonna be here with me, then that means you can't be here at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't none of that going on. Cool, long story short, whatever the case may be, she ended up paying for her own flight. You feel me? She ended up paying for her own hotel or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? She was mad or whatever the case may be. But my thing is, look, right now, she never not once said like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pay for the hotel, but when I land, give me the money. What? The first thing I told her was, find something that you can afford. You feel me? Like, find something you can afford. Whatever in your budget. Like, you know what I'm saying? So this shit ain't about no $300 or no hotel or nothing like that. We never argued about no hotel because I made it clear, like clear as day. Like, okay, well, I'm not sleeping in no hotel. Why in the fuck would I sleep in a hotel? I mean, I got a house. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just worried about your well-being. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's already damn near 1 o'clock in the morning when you land. You got to have somewhere to sleep at. I don't want you to sleep in the airport or no shit like that. You feel me? Cool. Now, she get all that shit done or whatever the case may be. She act like she got an attitude out of this world. She really was on some like selfish shit, like on some like, she thought I was going to put her before my daughter type shit. Like, oh yeah, well, we had plans and what the fuck ever. Like, I don't give a fuck who you is. Don't nobody come before my daughter. You feel me? Now, mind you, like, okay, so that was that whole Friday. Now, look, I still text her on Saturday just to make sure, like, she was good, she was safe. Because at the end of the day, you're not from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? You're not from Atlanta at all. I'm not from Atlanta at all. But, like, it was just cold that night. You know what I'm saying? So, are you okay? You know, on some, like, checking up on her type shit. You feel me?
Right.
See, oh, yeah, I had found a room. You know, none, like, everything was regular for real. Now, the shit really went left for real that Saturday when it came to the point where it is. She got to text me all like extra thirsty ass shit. Like, you got breath mints and like numbing spray. You know what I'm saying? That shit new to me. You know what I'm saying? All right, okay. All right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Brush that off. And then you got to ask me shit like, oh yeah, have I ever gave my ass ate? My behind ate? I don't know if TikTok gonna like blood, like blur it out.
Shorty was about to mess his life up, boy. She was finna introduce that boy. She was finna spray that spray on his ass. She was not playing.
Hold on, what the fuck? This way you throwing me off now. You throwing me off. You throwing me all the way off. You get what I'm saying? So now I'm just like, nah, hell no. She won't be seeing me at all. You get what I'm saying? I'm not finna link up with you. I'm not finna have sex with you. It ain't none of that going on. Like, you know, I'm cool on it. I'm straight on it. Now, mind y'all, it would never ever be a storyline. It wouldn't be a story time. It wouldn't be none of that. You know why? If I pulled up to see her at that hotel, had I had sex with her, any of that shit, you get what I'm saying? If any of that shit would have went her way as far as in like sexual intercourse, she would have never made a story time. You get what I'm saying? Now, mind you, like, she was scaring me on some like, hold on, what the fuck? Don't be saying no shit like that to be like, you know, you scaring me for real on some shit. Like, you know, like, hold on. You been a little bit too thirsty, you feel me? Now, my whole thing is, on top of you being a little bit too thirsty, right? I mean, on top of her being a little too thirsty, right? I'm just like, all right, okay, whatever. You feel me? Like, now mind y'all, rewind. We was texting this shit for like, probably like a week and a half. I want to say we probably was texting for like a week and a half for real. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, I ain't never been on the phone at all. Like, never been on the phone. No, we get on FaceTime for the first time. You feel me? It was like a 3-minute call or some shit like that. But when I first get on the phone, I got my face in the camera. She got her face in the camera. But she got on like these clear glasses. Now, when I say stop playing, put your face in the camera, you know, I don't know if that like rubbed to the wrong way, but I'm just in my head like, this not the same person that I was just looking at on Instagram. You feel me? So now, like, I'm not saying she ugly. I'm not taking that from her at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying like she not the, like what she looked at like on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So it caught me off guard type shit. So now I'm really just trying to like rush her off the phone for real. But like I'm giving her a cold shoulder to the point where it is like, damn, you not getting the memo. Like I shouldn't have to say like, okay, well, woo, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I'm really giving you a cold shoulder. Like I'm letting you know what, like, you know what I'm saying? So like that was throwing me off though that she didn't look the same. You know what I'm saying? So after that, the conversation went like blank. She texted me that Friday like, hey love, are you okay? Ooh. And I tell her, she like, am I still coming? Ooh. I didn't respond to no other question, but am I okay? I told her I'm good. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm good. But I was dull as hell with her, you feel me? But I'm gonna just show y'all all that shit. I gotta post all that shit.
Okay. So we finna read the messages. She said you paid for the flight. So these are the logs and all of that. Like I'm ever in just Atlanta. I booked it. My cousin got me scared. Okay, so it looked like she was just offering to book it. When I'm in Atlanta means like you there for your own thing. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm in Atlanta, I'll hit you like I'm ever just in Atlanta. So yeah, she lied. She definitely lied. She lied right there because she made it seem like that he reached out to her and tried to fly her out. Okay, I feel okay. Hey, I feel a lot better, still a little upset, but just happy to finally have a room. It's not my norm, but we was all I could find. Good thing is you're okay. I was trying to stay up, but after I put her to sleep, it was done for. Wait, so she got to the city and he fell asleep? I just really wanted to meet you, I guess, but I learned from every situation. That's why I'm so calm. I really just hate wasting my time for real. I think anybody would. When I just got home, we probably never talk again. I know you probably don't care, but I really have faith in this whole thing. It's crazy. And it's not even your fault. You did what you were supposed to, but I ain't ever going to forget this. Dang. What's up? I thought about it and I don't want to meet you. And I do want to meet you. Are you want to link me? Can you still get a sitter? Ice drops, breast strips, fingertip spray, equate. The only pick you need, LOL. You get it. I got a picture, but I don't know what it is. Really? LOL. The sore throat spray and the breast strip. You got a sore throat? What's that? What's a breast strip and an ice? I never heard of that before. Babe, that was for me to give you head. The throat sore numb shield. Oh. Hold on. Some head? I never heard of this before. This is different. The sore throat, it numbs your throat. And what the breath strips do they make it like cold or something like that? Hold up. I think we all just learned something new here. I mean, I probably learned something new. You know, I'm 25. I'm new to a lot of this. I definitely thought she had like a sore throat, but it makes sense that she trying to go crazy. She tried to go crazy. Okay, all right. So she was on demon time. You might as well just stayed at his crib for all of this, in all honesty. You ain't had to get in a hotel, man. You could have just stayed at the crib. POV, you were with all Valentine's Day weekend is on the internet claiming he was with his daughter to a girl that flew out to see him the same time you was there. This is getting crazy, y'all. I don't know, but TikTok has been going crazy with the content lately, bro. This can't be true. I was believing, buddy. He done had me. I'm positive everybody watching this right now like, yeah. This story is taking turns. Hold on, because she got a story time here.
Joke. Like, y'all, this shit is really a fucking joke. Like,
I gotta stand up.
Like, this is really some Tubi shit. Like,
for real.
And all I can do is laugh because niggas really be full-blown liars, though. Like, not even just that. This shit is all crazy. Like, And I really didn't even want to get on here because, honestly, this shit is embarrassing. Like, this is crazy, but I just can't believe it. Like, So, basically, to sum up the whole thing, I've been talking to him for, like, a month, probably. Almost a month. We talking back and forth. I was supposed to go see him, not this previous weekend, not this past, but the weekend before. But I couldn't because me and my baby father, like, we co-parent and we do, like, we swap weeks. Like, I have him 1 week, he have him another. So I explained that to him or whatever, and I was like, I'll come up there if I get a babysitter, but I'm not really pressing the issue because when it comes to my son, I'm really gonna be there. Like, I'm not gonna force nobody to watch my son or, you know, just to go be with a nigga in another state. Like, I'm not doing that. So he was salty, whatever. He like, you wasting my time, you wasting my money. We low-key got into it about it because, like, I feel like he wasn't understanding the point of I can't get no babysitter. Like, and I already gave him the option of me coming when my son was going with his dad. So that's what it was. Like, you know what I mean? So I ended up going out there. We just, it was cold as fucking rainy as fuck. Like, if you're in Atlanta, you know how the weather just was out there. Like, wasn't shit, like, you know, I wasn't too pressed to, I'm not even, I don't even know. Like, so like a couple days later, I'm like, well, shit, like, do you still want me to come out there on the 13th? Guess the response. Just guess. Just guess. Just take a wild ass guess. Baby boy said he was gonna have his daughter. I'm like, okay, you being funny. Like, you only being funny because I said I had my son. And I like, you know, you being funny. That's the whole crazy part to this. Like, was really fucking me up. But I kept it, you know, cool, whatever. And I'm like, whatever. Da-da-da. So, the 12th come around. 12 come around, right? He texts my phone in the morning, good morning, da-da-da. Tomorrow the 13th. Oh, so now you want me to come. I still took my ass out there, though, because, like, when I said this nigga is a whole vibe, like, I don't know how he is with anybody else, but I know, like, how he was with me. Like, that shit was too good to be true, and now I see. Like, it was way too good to be true. And it's so crazy. On my way, like, I'm rushing around. I'm getting all the shit in order at the last minute because I wasn't supposed to go. Like, I had plans to go to my friend Galentine's. I missed my Galentine's for this shit. Like, what? A waste? Like, what? And let me show y'all my flight. Hold on, I gotta go to my email. And this was my flight. February 13th.
Dang.
Right?
And so this is
So
real.
February 16th. Like,
This is real.
so I go, everything cool,
Dang.
everything perfect. I'm, you know, feeling and whatever. We still talking as normal when I leave. Everything normal. And whatever day that shit started, like, we was talking, we was on the phone, boom, boom, boom. He, like, hold on, I'm gonna call you back. So, end up saying goodnight or something. And he, like, my bad, I was arguing. But I'm not thinking nothing of it, like, okay, I just brushed that shit off. I'm like, the next day or something, I don't know what day it was. My days is fucked up now. Like, I seen him on the internet posting messages, but I'm like, I'm confused. Like, I was so confused.
Right.
So, he had said something about, like, oh, my bad, I was putting my daughter to sleep. But I looked at the date. You was what?
Right.
You was doing what?
Right.
I'm not your daughter. So who was you talking about? I didn't even say shit because, you know, I was going to let that shit unfold. I didn't think it was some shit like this, though. Like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So I get on the internet or TikTok or whatever. I see the story, but I'm not in my, like, you know, you're not thinking like that'll ever be some shit that close to you. You know what I mean? So I just keep seeing like more and more shit. Then I'm like, I know. You could hear in my voice, my shit shaking. Like, I know I ain't tripping. Like, I know this ain't him. Like, I know this ain't that. Like, ain't no way. So I left it alone. I let shit rock on. Like, and I think I texted him. I'm about to see when I text him. So I texted him, I'm like, I said, what's all that internet shit? Because you playing right in my face, basically. Just sum it up. I said that. This is what he said.
Bro, this is my whole thing. For 110% fact. You know for a fact I was with you.
Who voices that?
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the...
Who voices that? Come on, man.
This
So
dude's
it's like,
smooth, bro.
like, what is you getting at? Like, what's your point? I understand she said what she said on the internet, but at the end of the day, if that would have been me, which it could have been me, it could have very much been me. Like,
So she not crazy after all is what I'm getting.
and And I was thinking that on the way down there, like, damn, what the fuck is it? What if this some weird ass shit? Like,
Right.
what if this some weird ass shit? Like, I really feel bad for that girl because she just wasted all her time and her energy. Like,
Right.
I ain't even like tripping off of for work. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm really lost for words. Like, people really
Woo.
be
Very
having
lost for
ill
words.
intentions, and people would really sell you a dream. Like, you know, like, and I'm going out there all excited, like, oh, this some new shit, like, boom, boom, boom. And I'm telling him, like, bruh, we both telling each other, like, what we've been through, boom, boom, boom. So it wasn't like, oh, I'm just gonna link with you and it's gonna be that. It was never that. It was way more than, like, y'all know, yeah,
Right.
like, y'all, come on now.
Right.
Yeah, like I said, I don't even blame her for making no story time, because, baby, if that was me, I'd have been doing the same thing. That shit corny as fuck. And there's too much shit going on in the world to be playing with people like that. You could have easily just said, oh, no, this is not a good time.
Right.
You a grown ass man and you don't gotta, like, come on now. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. And like I said, like, this shit ain't no around the corner, up the street, a different city. This is a whole different state. Like, this girl was stranded and that shit not cool. I'm not for that at all. Like, I wasn't gonna say shit like I said, but that shit is played. Like, that shit is played.
I can hear her voice. She hurt, man.
That shit is played. Then, like, you made me miss my Valentine's for what? For what? Just to get cut off? Like, I'm actually mad because they was having fun. Like, and this is all I'm gonna show. Like, somebody comment said they seen us at Cascade. We was at Cascade the night before I left, before I got on my flight. Very true. And this is all I'm gonna show. Well, I mean, I got shit, but I ain't about to be doing that.
I gotta be trying to get
This is Friday. It says Friday at 11:50 p.m.
Dang.
He just got his ass treated.
Dang. Dang, you're caught in 4K. You just can't even get it, bro. Oh my God, bro. What did he got to say about this? This is like better than Tubi right now. I'm gonna be honest. Let's see what he got to say.
This clout is really one hell of a drug, right? Because check this out. Now, regardless if I told a motherfucker, oh yeah, I was with my daughter and all that, you know what I'm saying? That still don't change the fact that I wasn't trying to get next to you, feel me? Like, so if I made that up, if I made an excuse up on some, like, you feel me? I was with my
No, we don't feel you, gang. Come on, bro.
daughter, that's me implying I still don't even want to get next to you, right? But check this out. This bro, like, the whole clout shit is just one hell of a drug, you know what I'm saying? Because look, if I'm fucking with you, that's cool and all, like, you feel me? But it's the same exact thing, gang. In reality, I'm really ain't committed to none of y'all.
Okay, I ain't supposed to be laughing. But dang. He said, I ain't committed to none of y'all. We being honest. Dang.
I can have fun with everybody, you get what I'm saying? But like, this what a problem come in at though, you feel me? This what a problem come in at. You see all this shit on the internet, right? You see all this shit on the internet. You see how all this shit, you know what I'm saying? And then the shit die down though, And you get on the, oh yeah, he was with me. Okay, come on.
Dog, what's the come on, bro? The okay, come on got me a little nervous, bro. It's crazy though, because like I feel like I'm being gaslit, bro. Like at this point, we need to hear from the baby. Well, with the baby, is the baby being involved? We need to hear from the daughter or something like that. We need to hear something because I'm a loss for words at this point. We just need them to all sit down in a room and talk. That's how it needs to go. Hold on. So he got her name. The light-skinned girl got his name tatted? Nah, that's her best friend name. She really. Oh. So Shorty got her name got his name tatted, but now it's her best friend name. Nah, Nadia, you got his name tatted. Hold on now.
To explain the whole tattoo shit, I got both my best friends' names tatted. Kayla Ray and Anthony. It just so happened that he got the same name as my friend. Like, the fuck, that shit been planned. But this nigga on my phone, and I'm gonna post the messages, like, get my name tatted, get my name tatted, get my name tatted. It's been 2 days, you still ain't get my name tatted, boom, boom, boom. So, He want to play a game. He want to sell a dream. Bitch, I'm going to sell you one right back, and you going to buy that bitch before I buy yours. Like,
nah, that's crazy. So what we got to do is get, and whoever, if you trying to say it's really not him, we need to figure out who it really is then. Well, it seems like that's the end of the drama. If there's anything got missed, I will be sure to add it in for the rest of the video, because this video is pretty crazy so far. Yeah, this is pretty crazy, man. This is very, very crazy. This is pretty crazy. I don't even know where to start with this. This is something that needs to be on a television show. No cap. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts and opinions on this down below. At the end of the day, buddy got caught up. That's the ultimate story. He got caught up with the line. Figured out that it really wasn't what I guess everybody talked about. And Shorty was right and her friend was right, because her friend warned her about going out of town. Well, y'all let me know y'all thoughts and opinions on this, how y'all felt, and we probably going to wait for this to go on live. Like, if they all want to go on live on YouTube, I got them, man. I throw them some cash as well. They can reach out to me. Everybody get on live. We're going to make it happen, but y'all got to reach out to them so we can all make it happen. Let's get into it. I'll see you all tomorrow, man.